So we're on Libra now. So who the fuck are you? So we'll start with that. Yeah, alrighty. I'm not surprised about that. I'm not surprised. Not even in the slightest. Okay. Oh my fucking light. I haven't been sitting here that long. Alrighty. So we have Urzuli Dantur with etheric chords, Ma'at, giving and receiving, and Aizan, miracles. So from that, I'm getting like you're somebody that can actually like break chords. You are potentially somebody that has the ability to like cut cords and bring balance to situations, which allow for the opening of like miracles to happen in people's lives. And we have covenant, sacred contract, and that's really what I'm getting because that's like right under the etheric chords card. So you may be able to help people figure out how to break contracts that are no longer serving them, or to even what I'm also getting is that you also help people be mindful of the contracts that they can create through their own words. Whatever it is that you do may require a lot of like personal time to like detox from it, because doing that kind of energy work can be draining. So you need to be mindful of taking time for yourself, especially if you like feel like you're hitting a wall and that's like obstacles here, but you also like help people get out of the energy of like being stuck. And then we have like addictions here. So you could be like a counselor for addictions, or could be considering doing counseling for people who have addictions. We have revenge here. And I see that she's holding like 2 swords. And for me, that's kind of giving kind of, it's giving balance here with the revenge card. It's more like you teach people that their greatest vengeance is doing better for themselves. And you might even be surprised that you have this ability, because we have is this me here. And this is about like stepping into your own power, that you've that sense that you've already leveled up, and now you're kind of like seeing yourself for the first time with new eyes, and as your true self, as the you that you've always wanted to be. You're seeing yourself as that person for the first time. So it can be kind of like shocking. And then we have gilded regret, which I'm kind of getting. Don't feel bad about those you have to leave behind in order to become the version of you that you've always meant to be. Because if they were meant to go with you, they would have leveled up with you. And if you have to leave some people behind, that's okay. Because it's also card number 5, which is a number of change. And some people may regret after seeing you in your new light that you had to leave them behind. And at the bottom we have speak up. So what you have to do might have a lot to do with like words or like some kind of communication, either like written communication or something like that. You could work with actual contracts. I kind of like saw a flash of like a courtroom. So you could be working with like contracts between other people, like business contracts or like custody contracts, things like that. Because I'm kind of really drawn to her pregnant belly there. And with awakening, Yamaya. Water could be significant when you need to recharge. Take a bath, like in this card, or go to the ocean. Because even in this one, there's like a river. So a river, an ocean, a lake, or even just a bathtub. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Yeah. It looks like you have, like, whatever you're doing or whatever you're meant to do has something to do with giving people the opportunity to be able to move forward. And this is like movement towards adventure. But it also helps you move forward as well. So it's like a mutual thing. It's like you give energy and you get energy. I see balance here. Like you're not just like helping people for nothing. Like you're also getting opportunities through giving opportunities, if that makes any sense. Kind of like networking. Like it really feels like an even exchange. Even if you're doing it for like charity, if you're doing it without like monetary compensation or whatever, you're still gonna get that back in the way of like spirit. Yeah. And with fragmentation on the bottom of this deck, and then like perchance to dream at the top, I'm getting like the people that you encounter can't quite put the pieces together on how to move forward. Maybe you even help people like figure out what their original dreams were. And help them like move towards their purpose. But in order to do that, they have to like put themselves back together on the inside first. Yeah, because I'm also being drawn again to the addictions card. So maybe you help them piece together like why they had the addiction in the first place, and that helps them, kind of like get where it came from so that they can work through whatever the issue was, and then through that they're able to like reclaim any dreams that they might have had and actually move forward in the energy of like finally doing what they've always wanted to do in the first place. Like this was very like clear cut and very dry, like dry, very like obvious. This was really easy. That was like one of the easiest readings I've ever done. So whatever it is, like you're good at it and it flows naturally to you. It's not something that you really have to fight for. You'll naturally fall into whatever it is. So you don't really have to try too hard to get to this ability or to become this person. You already are this person, and if you just like release, let it flow, make sure you're taking care of yourself, then it'll happen completely naturally. Anyway, I hope that helped.